Hey y'all, how y'all doing today? I was checking out something the other night, where they had it was hip hop and the LA riots. Oh my god. They got to talking about how, the LA riots, on Florence and Normandy, for those of you that, really don't know much about this, what I'm saying, how the LA riots affected, civil rights for African Americans in that particular section of America, in the California section, the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? See, they pointed out a lot of things like, motherfuckers was getting their asses beat, ever since the 1930s. I don't know, motherfucking niggas was getting their heads cracked and shit, you know what I'm saying? Then they said that the straw that really broke the camel's back was when Rodney King, got pulled over on the highway, and he got out of his car, he cooperated and shit, and then, next thing you know, they got poor old Rodney on the ground. Rodney said they tased him, and then they just started whooping off in his ass for no apparent reason. I seen the pictures and shit, y'all. I was like, damn. I didn't know what the fuck that was. That was Rodney's face. I was like, damn, what the fuck is that? A cantaloupe? They beat the shit out of homeboy. And then to top it all off, see, this is what started the shit, It wasn't the act of, it was the act after. When they let the motherfucker go. You see what I'm saying? Like, they let these motherfuckers off scot-free, and that's what kicked the shit off. You know what I'm saying? So they was playing the soundtrack to the shit, you know what I'm saying? And I got to thinking, I'm like, damn, that's NWA. That shit, I like to listen to that. Then they came on with the song and shit, you know what I'm saying? And the theme for the shit was, check this out, y'all. The theme for this shit was fuck the police. Okay? Now, I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying, this shit, that song came out. They said that song hit the scene 2 years prior to that happening. You know what I'm saying? So, they talking this shit. They talking to Eazy-E. You know what I'm saying? Eazy-E like, look, we tried to tell you motherfuckers, but y'all ain't want to listen, Then they brought some shit out, They had Ice Cube on there. He was telling them, he was like, look, man, motherfuckers ain't gonna stand for this shit, And he had some songs out talking about that shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, the more and more, they talked about it and talked about it and dissected it, that made me think, you know what I'm saying? That made me think about the Trayvon Martin case. You know what I'm saying? That made me think about a whole bunch of other human beings out there that's getting treated terribly by those that have sworn to protect and serve us, over the course of this history of America. You see what I'm saying? This country, this land of the free, this home of the brave that we all live in, you dig? And I'm like, damn, hell, I even got my ass whooped a couple of times, shit, I wasn't doing nothing. I'm minding my own business, y'all. All right, I'm lying. Maybe the first 2 times, I was minding my own. No, wait a minute. That third time, I was minding my own business. Yeah, that time I was minding my own business, and they came out and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a cooperative person sometimes. It's all depending on how, it was all dependent on, how drunk I was at the time, whether or not I was gonna cooperate with them motherfuckers or not. Because it's a hell of an experience, you know what I'm saying? You never really know the extent of police brutality until the motherfuckers actually bust you upside the head. But back to the script, I'm gonna go back to what this is all about, So I was watching the show and they was talking about it, and the more I watched that shit, y'all, I had to change the channel. Cause the more I watched that shit, the more I thought about, the Trayvon case, you know what I'm saying? The more I thought about the other injustices that have been going on as of late, that they refuse to talk about, the more I thought about, things that are actually going on right now that made me want to just say, fuck it, you know. But I was like, no, I gotta be better than that. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole point. You know what I'm saying? Everybody need to just try to, you know what I'm saying, be better than that. You know what I'm saying? We need to support each other. You know what I'm saying? Even when it's not times of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Even when things are going very well. You know what I'm saying? We need to try to support each other. You know, go out, support our black-owned businesses out here where they're far and few in between. But wherever we may find them, try to support them, you know, and just try to keep our heads up and stay strong. Because that's what it's all about, you know. Only the strong survive, you know. Peace.